Okay, so this nail is going to actually be a sequined out nail. It's kind of really cool and funky. A lot of times people don't know how to place these or how to use them. I particularly like to work with them with acrylic as well because it's going to ensure that they're going to stay in place and they're not going to fall off. But the sequins are really fun for the holidays. So what I'm doing is I'm literally going to pick up one sequin at a time. Okay, so I just picked up a little bit of powder and liquid, my clear. I'm working with my clear. You can see the amount of powder liquid there is very little. And I'm going to pick up one sequin and then I'm going to place it and making sure that that powder and liquid goes like underneath the underside of the sequin. So it'll be what's going to be my stick. You can lay them on top of each other a little bit to kind of give it a layered look, or you can just do them right next to each other, however you want. I kind of like to layer them a little bit. Okay, so for my next row, I'm going to do a different color. You can also do this, where you dab a little bit of the clear acrylic down, and then you just place. So there's different ways that you can work with them. Okay, so I'm going to do that little trick again, where I just take a thin layer of clear acrylic, dab it. This part of the nail is actually smaller or more narrow, so I'm just going to need 3 sequins on the bottom portion. Okay, so those are going to be my 3 rows of different colors. I went from a darker one to silver to then a light blue. Now, if you wanted to get really funky and, fill up the whole nail, you can actually fill in these gaps with other colors of sequins. So you can just do a whole bunch of different stuff. It's definitely a different look. If your client does not want to have any texture or dimension, sequins might not be the thing for them. However, this is more of a trend nowadays, is having different things on the top and more 3D-ish. So sequins can be really fun. You just got to play around with them. So once that acrylic is set, all you have to do is take a thin layer of a gel top coat, since the base is a gel top coat, and we're going to make sure you coat them, but then also that you don't have too much. So we're going to spread that top coat all the way throughout the entire nail, filling in those little gaps there and covering the free edge. And once that's all covered, we're going to then cure it for 30 seconds. Okay, so 2 top coats, just to make sure that those sequins stay in place and your customers go home happy and they don't call you saying they fell off. So this is really going to secure those sequins on there. And we're going to cure one last time. Okay, last step. We're just going to clean off the sticky layer. And you're done.